Hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, where you can see we have finally reached tier 24 on the Eliminator, which unlocks us the Mercury Cougar. So we did actually get this a while ago, but haven't got around to testing it out or making a video on it. But we do now have that car, so we can jump into it here, if we find Mercury, jump straight into it, see what it's like stock, and then upgrade it. Now there's a reason it is the prize for the Eliminator, because it is the Mercury Cougar Eliminator. Is actually the name of the car back in 1970, so that's why they've used it as a prize for this game mode. We're going to jump straight into it and see what it's like. Obviously it's a cool looking car, but in the end we have got quite a lot of similar-ish muscle cars already in the game, so I'm not sure what the advantage of this is over the other ones. I quite like that like sideline, that line down the side that sort of cuts into the bodywork there. That's cool. I like that, and I like the front of these with the sort of split grille, kind of like they do on Pontiac GTOs as well. But yeah, sounds muscle car-y. It's bright orange, matte black accents, stripes. It's kind of your classic muscle car, really, isn't it? But got lots of that sort of thing in here. I will just check actually. It's C-Class, obviously, but 335 horsepower. Yeah, so quite a bit of power, quite a bit of weight. Massive engine. Oh, I love those little centre caps on the wheels with the Cougar on them. It's kind of like a version of a Jaguar badge, which I suppose makes sense. But yeah, as you might imagine, it's not hugely fast. As we're here at Bamber Coast Circuit, I'll just do I won't start a race or anything, but I'm just going to do a lap, just to get an idea of what it handles like, completely stock. Probably not very well, because muscle car. Oh, you're going that way as well, are you, Mercedes? Well, I've understeered round you, and then, oh, there's some oversteer as well. Yeah. Oh, not turning there. Turn. See, it understeers and understeers, then you get on the power and it oversteers. Typical muscle car. Oh, it's okay through there, just about. I'm guessing we only have 4 gears as well, yeah. That needs fixing. Yeah, this definitely needs some upgrades. A lot of the new cars we get in this game I don't really upgrade that much, or if I do, it's just like handling stuff, which this definitely needs, but cool. Yeah, it definitely needs that, but it needs a bit of power as well, I think. It's not really got that much go to it. But yeah, it mostly just needs more grip, which is kind of what I do to most cars, even if they don't need it, so let's just go straight to Bamber Castle here and see if we can improve this thing a bit. There we go. Right, let's see what the Mercury's like in terms of, or what's available for it in terms of upgrades. And customization. Do we get anything cool? Or do we just Forza bits? Forza bits. Do we not get wing removal? Or... okay, we can do that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The stripe actually fits that, sort of. But I think we'll leave that alone. What have we got in the way of conversions? I'm not going to do this, don't worry. A V8, a V10, a V8 and a V8. At least they're mostly V8s. You've got your all-wheel drive swap and your twin turbo and positive displacement supercharger. Oh, we've backed out of the thing. So we'll leave it rear-wheel drive, but we'll put some nice, grippy, fat racing tyres on, 345s on the rear. And get some nice big tyres on that. We'll bring out the track width a bit as well. There we go. Look at that Eliminator on the back corner. That's so cool. Right, we've got to do these bits as well. You see, immediately the tyres put it up to mid A class. Because there'll be more grip in the corners, and you'll be able to get that power down a bit better. Because it has got 300 horsepower. It's not lacking in power. You just can't quite get the power down. But we're going to be right at the top of A class by the time we've... Okay, right in the middle of A class. Let's not do roll cage. Let's take some weight out there. Okay, now we are at the top of A class. Right, this is before adding any power to the vehicle. So let's head out again and see if it feels a bit more balanced. I will just check the beautiful, beautiful designs and paint section first to see what monstrosities you've come up with. Oh, that's barn finds. No, don't look at the barn finds. Yeah, let's have a look at this. If not, we'll just go and paint it ourselves. Okay, that literally has the Eliminator logo on it, so does that one. Some of these ones with the flames are kind of cool. You've got some old NASCAR style liveries. Oh, I like these, where they've used that line in the body to do the two-tone. That's quite cool. I'm kind of tempted to see what that actually looks like on the car. Let's try it, but if not, we'll go with one of our own paints. Make it a bit nicer. I should really have checked what the manufacturer colours are first. So there might have been a nice purple. Oh, that's actually really cool though, look. It's kind of metallic-y. Somebody's gone with the metal flake. It's a shame that's not metal flake as well, but... I like that, let's stick with that. I would go and check what the colours are, but you can't even look at them without removing a livery if you've downloaded somebody else's. So we'll just stick with this. Still, sort of orange. Yes, it is orange when you get the light on it, but it's not quite red. I don't know, red, orange, somewhere between. Oh yes, look at that. It turns, look. It still slides, but there's no understeer, it just goes. The turn in. Ready? Still a bit of oversteer, but the understeer is completely gone, so nearly going straight off the road. Much faster. Whoa. Oh, we've still got Eliminator on the wing, look, that's cool. We've lost a bit on the rear panel there though, which is kind of a shame, but it looks cooler like this, so who cares? Much better. So yeah, it doesn't really need any more power now. What we can do is make it sit a bit lower just so it looks cooler. Won't actually help with anything though. Springs. Let's lower those. How does that look? Look at that. It does sit low. But yeah, I don't think it really needs any more power. What are we at? 780. I mean, you could build it to the top of A class, which I might do at some point to use for something or other, but I think that's kind of all for this. I mean, it's a cool car, but like I say, there's lots of... If we sort by car type, look at all the millions of other classic muscle cars it's... Oh, not those. It's up against. Like, did we really need another one? As cool as it is, it kind of doesn't bring anything new over some of these, or even these classic American vehicles, but yeah. It's a cool car, and I get why they've added the Cougar Eliminator as the price for the Eliminator. Something different to get for level 24. I'm not sure why it's level 24 and not for level 25, but because I'm never going to go and get level 25 now. As much as I enjoyed the Eliminator when it first came out, it's just, after you've done a few games it becomes uninteresting. But yeah, another muscle car, quite cool, but not necessarily any better than the ones we've already got, so unless you enjoy playing the Eliminator, don't go and grind out for it. It's probably not worth it, unless you particularly want this car. But there we go, that's going to do it for this video looking at the Mercury Cougar Eliminator. So thank you very much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.